I am Hatan, and I greet you in the love and in the light of the infinite Creator. It gives us great pleasure to greet each of you in the name of love, and to wish each the blessings of light. Tonight we would speak with you about a subject which some of you have been concerned with, and which all are interested in at this time. We will tell you a little story in order to give you some food for thought. It came to pass in those days that the earth was without water, and the seas were dried up. The Creator stayed his hand, and war took place in great abundance among the beings of your planet. And then came the rain. And it was worse than the drought. And the earth trembled. And the earth trembled, and was lost in great abysses, which opened in a moment. A remnant remained to know the ending of the rain, and the beginning of a new cycle. Many of you in this room can cast your minds back in a subconscious manner to these sad happenings, for they marked the transition between the last cycle and this one upon your earth world. There was great destruction, my friends, and many who lived were lost to their physical life. And what, my friends, had it booted them to live? Perhaps this is the central question that we would ask each of you now, for you have your chance again in this incarnation, for you are near the closing of another cycle. We have said to you many times, meditate, my friends. For the puzzle that this illusion is endless. Only the Creator is unified. Only love is simple. What is the purpose? What is the point of being in your physical bodies at this time? What are you seeking, my friends? We know that each of you cares not only for yourself, but for the planet. And we have asked this group many times before to meditate on behalf of your Earth world whenever you can, for the planetary consciousness is in great need of love. But for yourself, in order to obtain clarity, and to attain that which you desire in this incarnation, you must then search out those things that you truly desire and pursue them. We do not mean by shouting fire in a crowded theater. For my friends, those whom this instrument would call existentialists were correct. There is no exit. We ourselves are in an illusion. We can see many things which you cannot, and among them is the fact that one illusion follows another in an infinite variety and pattern. So, what does it gain us to be conscious? What is real? We have been speaking to you about your reality and what is real to you. We ask this question because so often among your people, what is considered to be real is of so little true substance. We see when we observe your people that they concern themselves greatly with such things as money, material pursuits, image, position, and other such items which we would suggest only divert the attention of the seeker. We do not mean that those things and materials which your world has to offer you are completely unimportant, For, of course, you have physical vehicles which need a certain amount of maintenance and attention, but we would suggest that when you continue to focus only upon the material reality of your world, that you miss the substance of what is real. For what shall see you through the end of the stage? Can you ride upon an airplane or in an automobile or even upon a horse into the new age? Will your credit cards be accepted when the new age dawns? No, my friends, these things have their place. But at the center of your being and at the center of your focus is the spiritual path, the journey inward, which, when traveled, shall bring you through this closing of the old and the beginning of the new. We say to you, seek within. We say to you, seek within for the real substance of your being. Seek within for what is real. Look into your hearts, my friends. Find the love of the Creator which is there. Shine that love as you look about you in your world, in your everyday activities. Remember that love when you speak to strangers. Remember that love when you see discord. Remember that love when you are in doubt, when you are unsure, and when you need strength. For you shall need strength in the days ahead, and that strength cannot be found at a McDonald's hamburger or upon a freeway, for the sunset which you will ride into is the sun, that great central sun that is within you. Therefore, we ask you constantly to make meditation a part of every day that you have to spend upon your planet, for you shall discover that those realities within yourself, which you find in meditation, are the substance and the strength that shall see you through that which is an illusion, but which so many take for real. We say these words to you, hoping that you will find the devotion within yourself to make this journey, this spiritual journey, and make it your everyday life. For soon it shall be so.